Hi, welcome to today's session of Color in Interior Design series. We are doing session number 4 and we are looking at color psychology. Do you wonder why different rooms have different effects on us? Do you notice that different colors, in a space give us different feelings and emotions? Today we are going to be looking at that. It's called color psychology. And before we get started, I hope by now you're subscribed. If you're not and you're enjoying the content, kindly subscribe. It's a good way of supporting me in this channel. If you do not know me yet, my name is Monica Malakwen. I'm an interior design expert and I help convert interior spaces into functional and beautiful places to work and to live in. This is Indulgence Blueprint, your simple interior design lessons to help you become your own interior designer. Let's get into the session, shall we? We are looking at color psychology. We are looking at the emotions associated with different colors. We want to look at how we can be able to use those colors in order for us to evoke those kind of desirable emotions and to also, counter some bad emotions that could actually result from using some colors. So the first color we are going to be looking at is the iconic red. Red is a very powerful color. It is very dramatic. It is sometimes overpowering, and it's associated, with passion, with very exciting emotions. It belongs in the warm spectrum of colors, and as we said, warm colors are very inviting and red is one of them. So if you're going to be using red in your space, I encourage you to use it sparingly. So from this example, we are using the red in this couch, and it's repeated a bit with the decor on this side table. If you use a lot of red, I wouldn't encourage you to paint red in a wall, for example, because it will be very, very overwhelming. Sometimes, red makes us hyper. If you have a kid or a child or someone that is hyperactive, avoid red. But if you have in those rooms that make you feel moody, you can bring in red and it will help you, brighten up. The next color we are going to be looking at is brown. Brown is a favorite of many of us. And I think I had a specific question on how to decorate using brown. Brown is a very warm color and it is safe. Perhaps the safest color, and a lot of people associate with it. So when you're using brown, it's a natural color. It's very safe, very comfortable. And in this case, when we are using this brown sofa, notice that the rest of the colors are a bit toned down. Yes, the carpet still has a bit of brown color in it, but then it is a toned down brown. The walls also have use of brown, and I am trying to tell you how you can use brown. So when you're using browns, you can use other shades of brown with it. You can use green, as you can see in this plant. It really complements well. You can use an orange color. It helps brighten up the space. You can use white as an example, as used here. So these cushions are white. The throw here is also white, and you can also notice that the curtains in this space are white. So to be safe with the brown, you can bring in other toned down colors, and white is a favorite, green and orange. The next color, of course, would be orange. It's really closely associated with the brown and many other colors. By now, you know that orange is my favorite color. I use it a lot. It is dramatic as well. It is very brightening. Orange is associated with fruits and vegetables like carrots, so it brings appetite. It's a very good color to use in your dining room and your other living spaces, including the living room and even in the bedroom as a throw, just to brighten up the space and enhance your mood when you walk into the space. Notice the use of neutrals. I love gray sofas. Personally, gray I think is my favorite neutral color. So in this case, there is a gray sofa here. Notice the oranges are used in the throw cushions and also in the wall art minimally, but then it brings a lot of difference in the space that it is used in. Happy yellow. Happy yellow is our next color. I do not know if it's possible to look at the color yellow without just having a smile on your face. It brings joy. It's just happy. And when you use yellow in a space, again, it has almost the same effects as red and orange, as we've mentioned. They are the warm colors in the color wheel. So they bring in brightness, they bring in warmth, they bring in playfulness, they bring in a lighter mood. So they are best used in those spaces where you want to be entertaining, because also they are inviting. You can use it in your living room, you can use it in your dining, you can use it in your kitchen. I love yellow with kitchens, and I have painted my house in yellow part of the wall, and I'll be showing you that in the future. So yellow is also a very, very beautiful color. Like all the bright colors, I encourage you to use it sparingly, like again in this example where we are having yellow curtains, a bit of yellow here on the wall art, as you can see, just a bit of it. The rest of the wall art, as you can see, are actually neutral. We have it in the cushions and in this ottoman, just to play around it and to bring that nice brightness that comes with color yellow. The next color we are looking at is green, fresh green. When you look at green, I think green is the calmest color. Yeah, the calmest color to the eye. We associate green with nature. You will think about the green forests, you will just think about brightness. Green as a nature color, but then it also stimulates a lot of thoughtfulness, balance, and restoration. It's a rebirth, when you see green, it stimulates like a feeling of rebirth. Yes, so color is green is a very nice color to bring in to your space. It is calming. It is on the cool side of the color wheel, and therefore it is calming. It brings in relaxation. It helps you just to calm down. So again, if you're having hyper issues, and even with our children with special needs, you can use green to just help and tone them down if you have such kind of a problem. Again, utilization, you can use green. Shades and tones of green can actually be used on the wall colors, like in hospitals, such kind of places where you need to relax. But you can also use it minimally, like in this space, again in the wall art and in the accents. We again see the power of neutrals in terms of like the sofa, the ottoman. The lights are white, they are disappearing into the space, and it allows our color green to pop. The next color we are looking at is the calming blue. Again, when you think about blue, you think about the ocean. You think about calmness. It inspires you to just, relax. It evokes confidence. It's associated with loyalty, peace, trust, and success. Who wouldn't want to be associated with such a color? Yes, so when you use the lighter shades of it, it stimulates, feelings of calmness and tranquility, just as I've explained in the ocean. And you've seen those like airy colors that are used in beach homes. They just they are calm and tranquil in their own right. Best for places where you need to relax, like in the bedrooms, in the bathrooms, and also in the living rooms if you want to bring in just a color, a relaxed feeling and mood within that space. It's also very elegant, as you can see here. So here we are having again a different shade of gray sofa. We are having the blue, deep blues. It's a combination of both deep and lighter hues of blue. So we have the deep one on the cushion there. It's also here on the ottoman. And we have a really deep blue, the confidence kind of blue, in this furry cushion. And we have the lighter shades and the lighter hues here on this wall art, as you can see. and also on this other one, this wallet here. Okay, yes, so it's giving us that feeling of just being relaxed. So use blue when you want to calm down a space while evoking confidence and relaxation. Next color, the classic black. Is there any color safer than black? I mean, when you do not know what kind of shoes to put on, pick a black one. You never go wrong with it. Yes, so even in interiors, it has the same effect. It's neutral. It's neutral, and it gives a fail-safe quality, but then it speaks a lot of sleekness, a lot of sophistication, just like in this kitchen. Again, for this kitchen, it's just black. We have black in the cabinets, both the high level and the low level cabinets, on the highland, and even in the granite top. Notice the backsplash here, it's also black, but then it's bringing in some few different patterns. Black is the dominant color basically when you look at this space, but you're also seeing a few other colors introduced. If we were 60-30-10 rule again, I'll keep repeating it until you understand it, because once you master it, you will never struggle with color again. So there was 60-30-10 in this case, our 60 being the black, our 30 being the browns. You can see the brown here, you can see the brown here, you can see the brown here, like in this chair, and also on the floor. Okay, yes, so when you bring in other colors, and of course our 10% would perhaps be the green that we're seeing, and it has been brought in by the plants in this kitchen. Next color is the pretty pink. It's my daughter's favorite, and I think it's rubbing on me because lately I've just been seeing pink. Pink is a delicate, very delicate hue. It speaks of femininity, of nurture, of love, but then it can also be utilized in a space to bring in that softness that comes with color pink, as in associated with color pink. Again, in this space, I wouldn't say that this room is childish. As you can see clearly, it is a very nice space, but then very cozy, very warm and delicate, again because of the pink, which is only utilized in the cushions. You can see here, you're on this throw on these accessories on the table, and also a bit of it here, so that we can have a room that has just a little bit of delicateness that comes with color pink. The next color is peaceful white. Have you ever thought of using just white in your space? You can use white with a few more colors when you want to, evoke feelings of cleanliness and hygiene. If you are very simplistic, and we talked about the color, the different design styles. So for a simplistic design style, one of the safest colors to go to would be a white. If you look at this space, we are having white in all the walls. We are having a white sofa. We are having even the throw here somehow has white, but then with tints of black. And we have a bit of, the teal color here. Again, when you're talking about the 60-30-10 rule, here we've used a lot of white. It is our 60%. There is a bit of the browns, and there is black. Yes, black just creates that contrast to make the space interesting. White is very good if you want to make the space look larger. You can always utilize the color white. The final color is royal purple. Purple suggests, a regal appearance. It's just a rich color. It's associated with depth, creativity, fantasy, and nobility. Powerful qualities, right? Sometimes associated as a feminine color, and especially if you're using the lighter hues, but then deep purples are extremely masculine. So depending on the shades and the tints of color purple that you choose to go with, you can always utilize color purple in a masculine and also in a feminine space. We're going to look at this example, and in this example, again, there's boldness in terms of purple. Remember when we were talking about red, orange, we said we use it minimally, but purple belongs in the cool side of things, you know, the cooler side of the color wheel. So you're able to use it a bit more and still the space will look put well together. So in this case, we've used it in the sofa. It's used in the carpet, as you can see, of course, with a few more colors. And the rest of the space is a neutral gray. And actually, we are going towards the darker parts of gray. And of course, a bit of greenery to just make the space look well put together. So again, the next time you're decorating, and if you're a lover of purple, I was when I was in campus, and basically almost everything in my room was purple, and it works really well. It calms you down, it relaxes you, but then it also gives you the elegance of associated with the color purple. Well, we've come to the end of today's session. If you've not liked, I hope you really enjoyed this video and that you're going to like. Kindly comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you're notified of our next video. I'll see you in the next session. Bye for now.